Coffee?
Ah.
Any news on your gran?
Mum rang. They're hopeful for a full recovery.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, hey, I changed my automatic payment yesterday, so Morgan's rent's covered.
Well, you don't need to do the lot.
Oh, it was easier.
I hadn't even thought about it. I will pay half just as soon as I can...
Don't worry about it. Just whenever's fine. Ta. We need to make a decision about what we're going to do with her room, too. And her stuff.
Yeah, let's not talk about that now.
Well, we have to talk about it sometime.
Yes, but not now. I'm finding it hard enough to decide between jam and honey, let alone all Morgan stuff.
Okay, I'll decide.
Because you're through all 7 stages, are you?
Eh?
Of grief? I would have thought you'd still be at stage 5, anger. Or 6, depression, that's where I am,
I'm not
although...
depressed, I'm just trying to be practical.
Being practical means waiting until you have a clear head before you start tackling the real world again.
And making big decisions, like whether to have honey or jam.
Maybe you're at stage 5.5. Bitchiness.
Sorry, that wasn't fair. And you're right, I have to let the big bad grief monster do its thing first. Maia's been trying to tell me that too. And yes, I bit her head off like I did yours.
It happens. But I was just trying to help. And Maia probably was too.
Morning.
Hi. And before you say it, I know I was wrong last night. I'm stuck in stage 5.5.
Hey.
Well, let's just say I'm glad you set me straight. It's not the right time to be starting anything. And I know you're only trying to help me.
Oh, is it too early to gossip? Guess who ended up in ED last night?
Who?
Rachel McKenna.
What happened?
Overdose on diazepam.
What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Rachel overdosed on purpose.
Nicole.
Was it true?
Looks like it.
Well, I'm not going to start jumping up and down with glee if that's what you're waiting for. But she deserved to suffer. What goes around comes around. The universe is righting itself, finally.
She was angry. I was trying to calm her down.
By telling her your incredibly biased thoughts on karma and punishment.
I thought I was helping.
What exactly did you think you were helping with?
What do you mean?
Have you been saying all this stuff to help her deal with her grief or to help her deal with your secret?
Her grief. Her sister was just killed.
By someone we know, someone who you want her to forgive.
Yes, only because I know what it's like.
Exactly. And you want her to understand that too.
Yes.
But this isn't about you at the moment, Maia. This is about Nicole coming to terms with Morgan's death. And if everything you're saying is to help her understand your guilt...
Hey.
Hey, yourself.
Could we?
Is everything okay? Rachel didn't die, did she?
Oh, no. And it turns out it was an accidental overdose.
Oh, well, maybe the universe was giving her a friendly push then.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I shouldn't have said what I did about righting wrongs, etc.
Why not?
Because my advice was more about me than Morgan.
What?
I thought that if you understood how easy it was to do what I did, then we could eventually start something up. But I don't think that that's going to happen now.
I know. Gerald told me not to make any big decisions while I'm grieving.
No, I mean now as in never. All I've done is confuse you, and that's why you ended up at my doorstep last night, and that's why I shouldn't be involved right now.
So your friend dropping me too?
What I've done is too close to what Rachel's done to you, and I can't expect you to understand that guilt because you're still dealing with the grief and the anger for Rachel. I just think it's tainted any feelings you could have for me.
So that's that. You don't want to see me again?
I think it would be healthier for both of us.
Come on.
Wait a minute.
Not a good idea.
Nicole, I want you to know I didn't overdose on purpose. I wasn't trying to take the easy way out. I take responsibility for Morgan's death. And I'll go to court and take my punishment. And I will live with the pain I've caused every day.
Let's go, eh?
Hang on. Thank you for saying that.
I don't think you should have said never, but it's the right thing for now.
I just wish I hadn't made such a mess of things in the first place.
Nicole will work through her grief, and later, down the track, if things are meant to be, just hang in there.
Hang in there, why?
I kind of ended things with Nicole. Not that they ever really started. Anyway, I apologise for my bad advice.
I know I said it was bad, but I think you may have done some good after all.
I thought you wanted to stay away from me.
Tans told me what happened in triage with Rachel.
She sounded genuine. She actually sounded like someone else I know. So I guess it wasn't totally crap advice.
I guess not. Phew. So you're going to New Plymouth tonight then?
See my gran and the rest of my family.
Is your gran still doing well?
We're hopeful.
Oh, good.
Why are you here?
I don't know. I didn't want to leave things the way they were.
And how are they?
Weird. And I don't want them to be.
Me neither. But we're making such hard work of all of this. And if it's going to be like that forever, then no thanks. Except... hopeless. We're hopeless and I need to go.
You can call me anytime you need to talk. And I promise not to give you any misguided lectures about karma or justice.
We'll see. Scotty's told me to take as long as I need, so I'm not sure when I'll be back.
Do you need a hand?
Thanks. You can take the one with the kitchen sink.
I shouldn't stop.
Oh, daycare doesn't open for 20 minutes. You've got time for a cuppa.
I don't want to run into Tanya.
She's left already.
Oh, perhaps I do have time then. Is this all that JJ needs?
Uh-huh. You just have to drop him off.
Did you sort things out with Nicole?
Not exactly. We had a good long talk, though, so maybe.
You wait. A bit of peace and quiet and she'll be on that phone telling you how much she misses you.
Suppose this happens every day. As soon as I go to work, she comes over.
I might leave the tea and just get JJ to daycare.
Sorry, Tans, I didn't expect you back.
Forgot my phone.
We're off now.
Bye-bye, darling. Have fun.
Bye.
I can't stop her seeing JJ. He'd miss his grandma.
Oh, his grandma's got a new boyfriend now. Are you going to let him start coming around too? Will he be allowed to drop JJ at daycare?
Of course not.
Well, will you tell him that when they turn up here together? Because that's the next step, you know. First she comes by herself and then... He used to come around here and see me, Maya. I truly thought that we might have a future together. Hey, thanks for your support.
You enjoying our rancho as a bachelor pad?
Oh, all the hot water I could dream of.
For how much longer, though?
Subtle. If you haven't heard it from the horse's mouth, ask the stable hand. What? You're obviously worried that Nicole hasn't rung you.
No. Her grandma's just had a stroke. She's got more important things on her mind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, she's on the mend.
Who?
Nicole's grandmother. Looks like she's making a steady recovery, so Nicole will be back tomorrow night.
You spoken to her then?
Well, only briefly, and I'm sure she'll call you just as soon as she can catch her breath.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Libby?
Well, come on, it's not a good sign, is it? She said she'd call you.
No, I told her to call me if she needed to.
And she hasn't. She called Gerald.
Well, I'm sure that doesn't mean that Nicole's not interested in Maya.
Do you know something?
No. But I know that I wouldn't give up just yet if I were you. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder.
They also say out of sight, out of mind.
I've been thinking, and you're probably right.
I usually am. What about Nicole?
It's not just that I haven't heard from her, it's how we left things.
Which were how?
I really like her, but I have given her so many mixed messages, and now I think I've left it too long and she's given up on me.
Or, like you said, things are hard from a distance and she could be waiting to see what happens when she gets back in Ferndale.
You don't really believe that, though, do you?
Oh, God. What's the drama this time?
Maya hasn't heard from Nicole and she's back tomorrow. Good thing or bad thing?
Bad thing.
Or it could be a good thing. Your slate is clean and you can show her that your heart is really in it. Surprise her with a big romantic gesture.
Oh, don't do it. Hold on to what dignity you have left.
Or you could ring her. That shows you're keen.
Wait and see is probably safer. Anyway, I'd better get on.
Good one.
What? I just saved her from making a fool of herself.
This is the best chance at a relationship Maya's had in I don't know how long. We need to encourage her.
Why? Relationships only mess you up anyway.
You are jaded beyond belief.
Duh, I'm a Jeffries.
I totally understand. Family comes first.
It's good to hear your voice, though. I'm glad you called me. I'll be back tomorrow night. We can have a proper catch-up then, yeah?
Oh, I'd love that. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. See you then.
Nicole, I take it.
Yes. I called her and she wants to see me tomorrow.
I told you it would all be okay. So I guess Tanya and Libby are going to have to find another place to go for the night.
Yeah. Yes.
Assuming you want the place to yourselves.
Yes. It's the pressure.
I don't really want to hear details about your performance anxiety.
No. That. The pressure to make it special. This is my chance to show Nicole I'm serious. Takeaways and a DVD aren't really going to cut it.
Oh, good Lord, no. You need romance.
Yeah, that's what Libby said.
Luckily for you, you're talking to the master. Between us, we will create a homecoming for Nicole that will knock her socks off. We could put a lot of candles all the way up the driveway.
This sounds suspiciously romantic. Are you going with my idea?
I called Nicole and she wants to see me when she gets back. But I want to surprise her with something special.
Well, I have the perfect thing. A sunset harbour cruise, cocktails, the wind in your hair and the open horizon.
Oh, they're not geriatrics on the Love Boat. Nicole's kind of outdoorsy. What about mini golf?
What about mini golf is even remotely romantic?
She will have driven halfway up the island. I don't think she'll be into anything too adventurous.
Takeaways and a DVD it is then.
No, a nice dinner maybe with wine and candles, a yummy dessert. I could run her a bath with rose petals. That could work, don't you think?
Nice, a classic pamper evening.
I thought you said you didn't know how to do any of this.
Must be like riding a bike. I still need your help though.
Seems like you've got it all figured out.
Well, I'll need someone to mind JJ.
It's for a good cause.
And I'd love your suggestions on what to cook for dinner and the yummy dessert.
Right, well, I'm sure between me, Nigella and Jamie, we'll find something.
Done, done, and done. I am an organisational demon.
And a good day then.
Sometimes when you think that the light at the end of the tunnel is an oncoming train, it turns out to be sunlight. Bright, shiny sunlight.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but I need you to cover a night shift tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Deirdre's mother is sick, so she has to go up to Kaitaia.
I've kind of got plans tomorrow night.
I'm sorry for asking, but I've got no other option. The Bureau can't find someone at such short notice, and I'm already covering another shift myself. Thanks. I appreciate it.